All right. We're back for the varsity game between the Quad City Blues and the Omaha Junior Lancers. Omaha, with 16 games, has a record of 9-7. So it looks like probably 9-5 and 2 overtime losses. Not off to their usual stellar start, but a good record still. Where does that place them? That currently puts them 7th in the league, which is still within playoff contention. But this is a team the Blues could pull a victory or two off of. So here we go. Whistle, opening face-off. The Blues start Husky, Honert, and Blanc, with Duvall and Otten back on defense. Lancers control the face-off. Puck bouncing around in neutral ice. Otten, big hit right at the red line. Duvall gets it over to Blanc. Blanc chips it into the zone. Honert hard on the forecheck. Otten hits the man a little from behind, but no call. Puck bouncing around across the slot right at the hash marks. The Lancers out across the red line. Chip it around. Duvall goes for a big hit, but misses. Hits the boards. Gets up. He's all right. Puck bounces in. Duvall gets it. It's off Honert's skate, or Blanc picks it up. Husky shot. It's off of one of the Lancer players. Finally, the puck fell out of his equipment. The Blues sent it down to the corner. Honert and Blanc go for a change. Duvall out there with Gunnar Carroll. Panther, right, gets it. Shot just wide. He could have beat him glove side, but it just went wide of the post. Gunnar shot off one of the players. A high hit. Gunnar picks it up. Gunnar, who had to miss 2 JV games, is now eligible to play. Puck gets out past Sachesky. In come the Lancers, gets around right. Starr makes a nice stop, keeps the puck out. Battle behind the net, up to the point. The Lancers take a look, shuffle it in. Blocker side wide. Back behind the net it goes. The Lancers control, try to slide one to the front of the crease. They like to put a man right on the front of the crease. Back along the end boards. The Lancers pick it up. The Blues having a hard time getting it out to the blue line. One slid through the slot. Nobody there to get it. Finally, the Blues chip it out. No icing. The Blues get a full change on. Up it comes. Knocked down by Smith in the slot. Starr, another dangerous play, keeps the puck out of the net. Back up to the slot. Tip just wide. Smith gets to the puck, gets it out. He's out there with Patton and Drissel. Puck sent up off of Drissel's stick. Finally, it's deflected back in the zone. Otten over to it. He's out there with Duvall. Otten hammers it around the boards, to the near boards, at the hash marks. The Blues pick it up. Patton's hit hard along the board, but gets it out. Smith on the forecheck. D-to-D pass along the blue line for Omaha. Brock Carroll tries to stick lift the man. The puck gets to an Omaha player. He carries it in. Back behind the net. Right in front of the net all alone. Backhand pass. Aiden Starr didn't stand a chance on that one. 14-17 of the first. Lancers go up 1-0. The Blues got to watch that man right on the doorstep. We saw it in the JV game. It didn't hurt us as much, but this time we paid in the varsity game. So center ice, Husky, Honert, and Blanc out there. Honert gets control of it, sends it in. Husky hard on the forecheck. Blanc collects it behind, sends it right in the slot. Oh, turnaround shot tied up. Honert didn't get a chance to get anything on it. He sends one in from the blue line. Easy stop by the goalie. We'll take a face-off. 13:59 of the first. The Blues down by a score of 1-0. We have Waterman and Sachesky out on D. Honert, Husky, and Blanc still on the forward line. Sachesky collects the puck, tries to send it to the net. It's stopped at the face-off dot, chipped out. Husky's on it. He collects it, takes it for a ride, comes out, sends it up hard, almost kills the linesman, who appropriately then signals for an icing. So the Blues can't connect on a long stretch play, come all the way back in their end for a face-off to the left of Aiden Starr. Starr, who's had to make 2 or 3 really good saves already, had one go by him that was a good play by the Lancers. So Freiberger on the face-off. He's out there with Panther and Wright. Puck sent around the board, just out the reach to Wright. Going to go all the way for icing. Otten and Duvall back on the blue line. So this time the faceoff is to the right of Starr. Freiberger into the faceoff dot. Players jumping. There's the drop of the puck. Lancers come away with it. Pass across the slot, nobody there. Right in the right place, intercepts the pass. But Panther loses control of the puck. There's a tripping call. The Blues will be on their first penalty kill. Freiberger draws the tripping call. So the penalty kill has to be aware of that man that likes to sit there right on the right in the front of the crease. I mean, his skates are right there. Can't be watching the puck too much. Have to be watching the players. So it looks like Patton, Gunnar Carroll, Driscoll, and Waterman out on the penalty kill. All right, 2 minutes up on the penalty. There's the face-off. Omaha comes away with it. Top of the slot, shot in on Aiden. Handcuffs him, but he makes the stop. Puck ends up in the stick of the Blues. They can't clear it. D-to-D pass, top of the circles. Backdoor attempt. Set up to the point again. Omaha player was in the crease, all tangled up with Starr. Waterman gets the stick in the way of that pass, deflects it high up along the boards. Patton presses hard. Finally, a Blues player sends it down the length of the ice. Omaha's goalie comes out to play it. The Lancers behind the net drop it off. Up the ice they come. Bad play. Honer gets it. Low shot deflected by the goalie. Honer forechecking, causing disruption in the power play of the Lancers. Finally across the red line in. Sends it around the D. But Starr pokes it away before they can collect it. And the Blues finally send it down the ice. Husky pulls up at the top of the circles, waiting patiently. He's out there with Honert and Duvall and Otten. 50 seconds left on the power play. 12-10 left in the first period. Omaha. So Omaha carries it in. The puck's played with a high stick. So the officials get together. I believe it was played by a Blues player with a high stick, which would mean the faceoff would come in our zone anyway. They must think it was played with a high stick by Omaha. So the Blues catch a break. 42 seconds left on the penalty kill. 12:03 of the first. There's the drop of the puck. The Lancers come away with it. Driscoll out there with Patton, Duvall, and Otten. In they come, pull up top of the circle along the boards, back to the point, walking the blue line, over to the far circle. Top of the circle, looks, send it down low by the goal line. Back up to the blue line. Patience, patience, patience. Over to the far boards. Puck sent across, knocked down by a stick and then out. Driscoll on it, but Omaha sends it in deep. Duvall on it. 3 seconds left on the power play. Omaha sends it out of the zone to the red line. Penalties over. Both teams full strength. The Lancers in. Top of the circle. Puck knocked off a stick, but Omaha picks up. There's a shot. Goes wide of the net. Another shot. Wide near side. Rolls all the way down. That shouldn't have been icing. That was off his shot. That's a bad call. The Omaha player shot the puck. It hit the end boards, rattled all the way around and down the ice. Husky talking to the ref. The ref talking to the linesman. Coach Otten, who's very passionate about things, is expressing his opinion on it. Coach Dietz finally steps down. He says, I'd like to talk to you, Mr. Official, because I think you got the call wrong. So the crowd expressing their displeasure at that call. But drop of the puck, play goes on. Shot cross ice from the far boards off the paddle of Starr and out. Miscue. Blues hard on the forecheck. Teams are playing giveaway in the neutral zone. Finally, it's backhanded in by the Lancers, back behind the net. Gunnar Carroll on it. Hard hit along the boards. Puck comes up past Honert. Honert can't block the shot. It goes wide anyways. Blunk gets it, flips it up. Honert has it on the blue line, sends it over. Husky, but it's on his backhand. He sends it towards the net. Blunk back there, collects it, chips it back, but no support. The D went for a change. Wright's out there. Duvall, Otten on D. There's a flippy shot in on goal. Directed to the corner by Starr. Duvall comes away with it. Up the ice he comes. He looks. He sends it to Blunk, but Blunk had his stick down. Wright way up on the blue line. Got jumped before the puck got to him. The Blues finally sort themselves out. There's Freiberger, Wright, and Panther out there. Freiberger gets it, sends it along the glass, along the boards. Panther backhands it to Wright, but Wright can't control it, falls down. Puck's dumped in, cross corner. Nobody's skating hard for it. Omaha's on it. Duvall struggling. Dangerous play. Freiberger got his stick in the passing lane and interrupted a potential scoring chance. The Blues just slapping the puck around. Duvall gloves it down off the boards. It's chipped out by Panther. And he decides to go for a change. The Blues are changing. So Waterman's out there with Gunnar Carroll. Gunnar has the puck, reverses it, sends it up the boards, right to an Omaha defenseman. In they come, but Patton ties them up right at the blue line, comes away with the puck. The puck's batted away deep into the Omaha zone by a Lancer player. Patton on the forecheck hard. He's got Smith with him. Smith comes away with the puck in the corner. And there's an interference call. I would be arguing that call too, but all right. Well, the Blues will be on a penalty kill again. I believe Patton got the 2 minutes for interference. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye out for what constitutes interference from now on. Husky out there with Honert, Duvall, and Otten. Puck one back to the corner, but Otten jumped by a Lancer. Can't control it. Back to the blue line, to the hash marks. Walk to the top of the circle, down to the corner. Off the side of Aiden Starr. He bats it to the corner with his blocker. Feathered in, dangerously to the slot. Oh, the puck's tied up in somebody's skates. Finally, it comes out to the blue line, kept in. Top of the slot, turns. Slides one dangerously into the slot. Finally, a Blues player smartly sends it to the corner out of that crowd. Puck bouncing around, dangerous in the slot. Starr somehow kept it out, comes up high, Starr's down low. Duvall does a nice job of putting his body in the way of what should have been a goal. Starr was still on his stomach, struggling to get up. And the Blues managed to clear it and get themselves out of danger. 59 seconds left. Freiberger with the puck, 2-on-1. Puck comes, oh, Husky couldn't control it, just under his stick blade. Back around to Freiberger. He backhands it around behind the net. Husky hard on the puck carrier. Finally, the Lancers come out with it. Up the ice they come. Across the blue line. Carroll bumps his man into the boards, but the Lancers maintain control. There's a give-and-go shot. Starr makes another nice save. Carroll picks it up off the back of the net, but poked behind the net it goes. The Lancers, top of the circle, up to the blue line, top of the slot, shot in, blocker saved. 16 seconds left in the power play. Freiberger tying the man up. Omaha sends it up to the blue line. Back down to the corner it goes, off Sacheski's stick. He gets to it, slaps it up the boards. Freiberger gets to it. He can't get it out. 1 second left. Power play's over. The Blues are out of the box. Both teams 5-on-5. Omaha controlling it in the blue zone. Tries to center one in the slot, but it's picked off. Honert gets it, but he can't control it. Finally, it's knocked off his stick at the red line. Here comes the Lancers across the line. There's a shot under the stick of the defenseman. Starr does a nice job of blocking that. Omaha miscues. The puck comes out of the zone. They have to regroup. There's a pass across the neutral zone, but it's off two Blues. Honert gets it. He's got control, top of the slot, but he loses control of it. Husky can't get to it. It's chipped out. This could be dangerous. Szczeski gets back in time, but he falls down. There's an easy shot on net that Star stops. He grabs the rebound with his trapper, says, we'll take a face-off, slow things down here with 5:56 of the first. Left to go. The Blues are down by a score of 1-0. Teams line up for the faceoff. There's the drop of the puck. It's tied up on the faceoff dot. Duvall comes away with it. He sends it up. It's behind the Lancers. Panther in on it. The goalie comes out hard, sends it up the ice. There's a big hit along the boards. Puck doesn't come out. Turnaround shot. Star stops it. Big hits up and down the ice. The Blues almost had a breakaway, but it was just too far for Jackson Panther to get to. So the face-off coming to the left of Aiden Starr. The Blues change up. They send Patton, Smith, and Drissel out with Duvall and Otten, I believe, out on defense. Drop of the puck. Lancers win. To the point it goes. Turnaround shot blocked by Drissel, who attacked hard in the corner, tied up. Nobody comes away with it. Finally, Omaha sends it to the blue line, walks it, sends one in. Starr makes an easy save, sends it to the far boards. Puck's down there bouncing around dangerous. Patton comes away with it. He's shoved down from behind. No call. Puck rolls up the boards. There's a shot, but it's off Otten skates to the near boards. Picked up by Smith. Smith sends it up. It's deflected, so there's no icing. Drissel turns back, goes for a change. Patton stays out, gets a stick on it. He's hammered by a couple of the Lancer players, but the puck stays in the Lancer zone. Still, they can't get it out. Finally, it's chipped out, but the Blues hammer it back in. Omaha behind their net, come around. Up the wing they go to the blue line. Nice little give and go. In with speed. Down below the goal line. It's poked off the stick, but they maintain control to the top of the slot. There's a stick in the way. Out of the zone. Fired back in and offside. It hits the Omaha player. So we'll have a stoppage of play. There'll be a face-off. It'll be at center ice. So Husky, Honert, Blunk, out there is your forwards, Waterman and Gunnar Carroll back on D. Omaha comes away with it, controls it, but Gunnar picks it up, flips it up and out into the Omaha zone. Honert can't get to it in time. It's brought out. 1-on-1, 2-on-1. The Blues got to get back. There's the pass, but Waterman does a nice job of getting his stick in the way, deflecting that high and into the netting, avoiding a dangerous scoring chance for the Lancers, who are up 1-0 with 4:19 to go in the first. So with Husky, Honert and Blunk out there. Oh, face-off is to the left of Starr. There's the drop of the puck. It's one back by Husky. Husky sends one up off the boards to Honert. A little far ahead. He can't get to a D-to-D pass, but Omaha falls down. There's a pass back. Honert shoots it into the Omaha player. Can't get it out. Husky has it on stick. Over to Honert, but it's a stick in the way, deflects it. Honert can't control it. Omaha gets it up and finally out. The puck sent across, but almost on the stick of a Lancer. Lancers send it back across off the skates, and it's carried. Player gets a wild. I don't know why that's a penalty. It sure looked like a clean hit. They're going to call roughing. I'd like to hear an explanation of that one. He had control of the puck. So Duvall will get 2 minutes on what looked like a clean hit of somebody coming across the crease. Husky's asking for an explanation. He should. The only thing they could say is maybe he wasn't trying to play the puck. But if that's the standard, we got to call a lot more hits in this game than have been called. So the Blues find themselves killing a penalty again with 3:40 left in the first, down by a goal. A short-handed goal would be nice. There's the drop of the puck. Driscoll comes out to the blue line. Omaha controls. The D walks it down. The face-off dot takes a shot. Starr does a nice job of sending it to the far corner. The Blues get it, send it down ice. Driscoll, he's hard on the forecheck. He's out there with Patton, Waterman, and Sacheski. Omaha likes to come out 4 wide with 1 forward way up on our blue line. Waterman's keeping an eye on him. Here they come across the red line, across the blue line, pulls up, sends it back, tries to get it to the blue line, but Waterman's stick was in the way. Top of the slot, sends it down to the dot, back to the blue line, shot. I'm not sure how that went in, but it went off Patton's stick high in the air. Did that come down and hit something, then go in, or did it just land behind the Starr? So I think what happened is it hit one of the Blues players' stick, doing a nice job keeping his stick in the shooting lane. It shot high in the air and landed, I think, behind the Blues goalie, who must have lost track of where it went in the air. So sometimes the puck bounces not your way. So Freiberger out there with Wright and Panther. There's the drop of the puck. The Lancers send it into the zone. Carroll picks it up to the red line, dumps it in. Wright in after it in the corner. Omaha turns away. Wright gets a stick on it, sends it back behind the net. And there's a whistle. Well, I missed what that was for, but I don't see anybody going to a box. So somebody must have hit the net. There's the face-off, drop of the puck. Lancers send it up and out. Oh, Omaha sort of behind the defense, but there's a nice check. The puck is sent hard on Starr, who squeezes it off. The Blues goalie, Starr's doing an excellent job. He's let 2 by, but I would say one of the weirdest goals I've ever seen, and one was a breakdown by the defense to leave a man right on the doorstep. Husky wins it over to Duvall, who sends it up. Honert can't control it. Off his backhand to the near boards. Blunk gets it. Should have been a hand pass. No call. Omaha almost hands it back to Honert. Honert harassing the puck carrier. It's sent across. Finally, the Lancers come in. Sacheski harasses man. The shot from the dot easily saved by Starr. We'll have a face-off. To the left to Starr. The Blues changing up. 2:10 left in the first. The Blues are down 2-0. There's a face-off. Patton wins it between his legs, but Omaha's first to it. Nice backhand play to a player going to the net. Thankfully, he didn't get a whole lot on it. The Blues just stood around like they didn't know what was going on. Driscoll up the ice across the red line. The puck barely slides in. That should have been offside. There's going to be a penalty. Elbow call. So now, didn't we have possession of that puck? So,
all they have to do is touch it, apparently.
But we had possession, and they blew the whistle. It should have been a delayed penalty. Did they issue a new rule book? Okay, because we had possession. It should have been a delayed. Thank you. I'm talking to the Omaha crew over here. I just want to make sure I didn't fall and hit my head between games. There's the drop of the puck. Along the boards, the Blues pass it. Across the blue line, there's a low shot. Loose puck in front. They're poking at it. There's a goal for the Blues. Power play goal with only 150 in the penalty. Pardon me, I get all choked up when we score. So the Blues find themselves now down by 1 goal with 1:38 left in the first. So we'll see what the Blues can do here with 1:38 left in the first. They brought it to within 1. Just getting a shot on net. The goalie left the rebound right there in front of his pads. He couldn't get his trapper down on the stick over it. And the Blues poked at it and poked on it, got it under his pads. So, Freiberger, Panther, right out there with Otten and Duvall on defense. Puck comes around to the near boards along the hash marks. Right, pushes his man into the boards. He pushes it up and around. There's a 2-on-1. Right gets it, but good back checking by the Lancers. He is forced off the puck. It's into the corner, 1:16 to go. Up the ice it comes, out to neutral ice. Omaha, just offside. The Lancer player had difficulty controlling the puck, sent it across the blue line, but his teammate had one stride across before the puck crossed the blue line, giving the Blues a break because that was a dangerous rush. Husky, Honert, and Blunk out there tied up on the dot. Waterman comes up, knocks the puck off the stick, but it goes to the far boards. Blunk, nice shoulder check. Gets control, chips it up and behind Omaha. But the Blues lose control. Omaha loses control of the puck, but Waterman can't gain it either. 50 seconds left in the first. Slid right in front, but this time the Blues tie the man up. Shot from the top of the circle. Starr dangerously way out of his crease to stop that. Puck below the net. Sent in front. Gunner has his stick in the way. It's flipped up high and out. 33 seconds left. Blunk on it. No icing. It's waved off. Behind the net, the puck goes. The Lancers up the near boards. Send it out to neutral ice. Nobody can get a stick on it. Blunk finally gets it. Comes around, drops it off. Not hard enough. Turns it over to Omaha dangerously in the slot. The Blues are running around. And I think Waterman stretched out and got his skate or a stick in the way. 2 seconds. Blunk goes to get it out. Whew. So bringing it within 1, the Blues look a little disorganized with like 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left in the first period. Keep the puck out somehow, but give up a couple dangerous chances. And that's the end of the period. So we'll be taking a brief break for the ice cleaning. Then we'll come back for the second period. All right, for those of you at home, if you're still listening and tuned in and haven't had a potty break, the Blues, with great sorrow, would like to bring to your attention the passing of a former Blues player, one Riley Bennett. Riley, who had played for the Blues from 2009 to 2012, was part of the 2010-2011 state championship team. We had a moment of silence before the game for him. So in memory of Riley, let's cheer our Blues on and hope for the best and hope for victory. God bless you, Riley. All right, 17 minutes on the clock. There's the whistle. There's the drop of the puck. The second period has begun. The Blues control it, but lose control. Omaha recoils into their zone, into the neutral zone. And clearly offside, but not called. The puck's hammered around the boards to the far boards. Husky in the way of that. He tries to get it to Honert, but the puck is bounced in the air. Back and forth behind Otten. Oh, Duvall overskates the play. Right across the crease. Starr goes for a poke, misses, and backhands. In less than a minute, or a minute. That can't be right. That says 4 seconds passed. Did they not start the clock in time? It could have been 4 seconds. Omaha now is up, not 5-1. I think they're having a little difficulty in the score box today. There it is. Omaha up now by 2 after scoring a quick goal with a defensive breakdown by the Blues. I believe the officials are probably discussing the same thing I was just talking about, how the clock shows 4 seconds have run off, but clearly it was longer than that. So we'll see what they do. So I see Freiberger, Panther, and Wright out there for forwards with Gunner and Sacheski back as the D pairing. Starr, who's made some excellent saves, had no chance on that play. Duvall went for a poke check and overplayed it. All right, drop of the puck. Lancers control, send it in deep off the end boards. Goes behind the net. Sacheski back on his man. Carroll sends it around. Wright gets a hold of it. Tries to flip it up. Can't get past the Omaha player. Puck shot, glove side wide on Starr. Wraps around. Gunner just sends it out. Down the ice. No icing. Well, we got away with an icing there, or what I thought would have been an icing. Up the boards it comes. Gunner Carroll drops down, pokes it down behind the net. Freiberger hard on the forecheck. Oh, he gets tripped down, but there's no call. He was prevented from getting to that puck. There's a shot. Starr makes a nice glove save on a shot from the right-hand face-off circle. So there'll be a face-off to the right of Starr. 15-14 to go in the second. The Blues find themselves down by 2 goals. Have scored a 3-1 after giving up a quick one right off the opening face-off. Patton in there on the face-off. Omaha comes away with it. Quick shot. Back behind the net. The Blues throw it. Otten overskates it. Up to the point it's thrown. One floated in, but it's off of somebody's skates. Driscoll's skates. I couldn't see a number. Duvall tries to send it up the boards, but it's knocked behind him. He has to recover quickly. Puck goes up to the blue line, but not out. The Blues have it on their sticks. Smith carries it in, but loses control. Lancers come away with it. Back behind the net it goes. Patton in on it. Sent up by the Blues to Duvall at the point. Duvall sends it to Otten. Otten hand wrists one in. Deflection comes out high on the slot. And the Lancers are away. Into the zone they come. Puck's poked off the stick of the Lancer player. It's chipped out of the zone. Smith is on it. The Lancers circle, cross the red line, right across the blue line, center ice. There's a shot, low. Starr kicks it to the side. Down low it goes. Duvall up to Smith. Smith can't control it. Top of the slot. Shot back in, wide of the net. Finally, Smith flicks it out. Brock Carroll gets it, but he tries to pass it off. Weak pass gets intercepted. Omaha circling in the neutral zone, crossing the red line, carries it in, shoots one behind the D. Blocker side. Oh, there's a hard check. No call. No call at all. Finally, the Blues send it out. Down the ice it goes. Omaha collects. The Blues players are going. Puck sent up over the stick of Waterman. No icing. Gunnar Carroll picks it up off the board. Doesn't go out. Omaha collects it at the blue line shot, and Starr easily follows that one up. So the Blues playing a little sloppy here to start the second period, find themselves down by 2 goals. 13-10 of the second. Face off to the right of Starr. Husky, Honert, and Blunk out there with Gunnar Carroll and Waterman as the D-men. Husky wins it back. Waterman off the boards. Honert gets it, chips it up out to neutral ice. Blunk on it. The Lancers send it to the Blues blue line. Finally, it's sent back out. Honert chips it in the zone, but collected by Omaha. The Lancers circling in their own end, looking patient. Send it up and out. It's picked up along the near boards. Blunk harasses his man, pulls him down. Omaha collects the puck at the red line, circles and looks. Rink-wide pass. Huskies on it, knocks it off the stick but can't control. Gunnar Carroll sends it up. But the Blues can't control. Here comes Husky. He gets it. Up the boards he goes. Tries to get it up to Honert. Honert loses control at the blue line. Husky collects it. Sends it back up. In the zone it goes. Blunk hard on the forecheck. Honert supports him behind the net. Finally, it's hit up and around the boards, up to the hash marks. The Lancers get it. Out it goes. Across the red line. Waterman in a foot race. Stays on the man. Comes away with it. Sends it around the near boards. Omaha collects at the blue line, sends it in right at the slot, hash marks. Waterman sends it up and around. Honert's behind him, comes in. Oh, his shot just off the glove of the goalie and just wide. Nice scoring chance by Honert. Omaha comes out, crosses the blue line on the far boards, down the bottom of the circle. Tries to send it to the front of the crease, but a stick deflects it. It's deflected out. Wright gets it. He's over the blue line. Puck's knocked off his stick. He sends it behind. Panther gets it. Wright gets back up after falling. Sends it back behind the net. Panther over on it. Stopped at the blue line. Backhanded back in. Hard turnaround shot blocked off the skates of a defenseman. Omaha sends it out to the red line. Carries it in. The Lancers send one across the front of the crease. Nobody there. Wright gets to it. Misses the puck. Finally, he chips it up. He gets control. It's out of the zone. Wright gets to it, but it's knocked off his stick and out of play. So the face-off, I believe it's signaled that it'll go to center ice. So to center ice it goes. 11:05 to go in the second period. Patton out there with Smith and Drissel. That's your forward line. Duvall and Otten back on the defensive pairing. Omaha controls, comes in. There's the slot and the goal. Right at the hash marks. A loose puck. The Lancer player skillfully got his stick on it and shot the puck right away. Kind of surprising Starr. I think he'd want that shot back. Was just under the blocker. So the Blues are now down by 3 of a score to 4-1. 10:57 to go in the second period. Husky, Honert, Blunk out there. Sachesky and Waterman back on D. The Lancers come away with the puck on the faceoff again. Hammer it in around to the far corner. Waterman gets on it, and he gets drilled. Not sure how that's not a penalty when we got a penalty for the same kind of play in front of our net. Honert gets it down to the hash marks along the board. He's drilled again. Finally, there's a call. And then Honert's going to get himself in the box for slashing a guy in the skate. Well, apparently they didn't see that one. So Omaha gets a roughing and an unsportsmanlike. So that'll be a 2-10. So the Blues So Honert's getting one for slashing, retaliating against a Lancer. So he'll probably have 2 minutes. All right, apparently Omaha's coach wants an explanation. So we were discussing behind the scenes here a little bit of what was going on. So Honert is in the box. I would assume he got a 2-minute. He slashed one of the Lancer players in the skate after the whistle for the penalty to the Omaha player, who got a 2, and then he got unsportsmanlike, so 10 added to it. So the Blues, at the moment, look like they're on the power play for 2 minutes. So Honert's penalty coming after the whistle. So that's what it looks like from our perspective. So there's the face-off, drop of the puck. The Blues come away with it, sent back to Husky on the blue line. Husky looks, sends it down into the corner. Back up to Husky it comes. Husky takes a look, sends it over. Blunk sends it back. Husky takes a look, sends one in. And the goalie does a nice job of tying that up. Otten down in front of the net was battling with one of the Lancer players. The goalie got over just in time. So we have Husky, we have Blunk, we have Freiberger, Drissel, and Otten out there. There's the face-off. Omaha comes away with it, but tied up in the corner. The Blues go in there, fish it out, send it up. Husky has to use his skate to stop it. He sends it over to Otten. It's behind him. Or that's Blunk, I'm sorry. Blunk sends it down to Drissel. Back to Husky. Puck sent back up to Husky. Husky takes a look. It's off a stick, knocked down, sent down the ice. There's some pushing and shoving behind the play. Freiberger yapping to one of the Lancer players. The Blues come down, set up, come up, 5 across. Over to Freiberger. Freiberger across the red line, sends it to Panther. Panther down to the hash marks, into the corner. Behind the net, comes around, sends it up to Blunk, up top, over to Husky. Husky takes a look, slides it over, and there's a goal! So the Panther scores on a pass from Husky that was partially interrupted by a Lancer player, but the puck kind of managed to flip over the stick, and Panther still managed to get the shot away. The goalie didn't get across in time under the crossbar, so now we have a game. The Blues are only down by 2 at 9:29 of the second. So with any luck, the Lancers will take a few more penalties and give us a few more chances. All right, so there's a drop of the puck. Omaha comes away with it finally. The Blues collect it. It's chipped up high off the boards. At the blue line, Panther gets it in, chips it behind the Omaha player, but it's collected by another Lancer. Behind the net he goes, being hounded by Panther. Up the boards he sends it. Freiberger can't control it. Out of the zone it comes. Waterman's on his man. Lancers pull up, send it across. But a bouncing puck doesn't connect. The Lancers send it down to the goal line, in the corner, up high. It's interrupted, goes to the blue line. A stick gets in the way. The Blues manage to flip it out. It's flipped right back in. Waterman's on it. He's out there with Siecheski and Patton. The Blues go for a change. Waterman sends one high off the glass. Patton can't get to it. Siecheski over to Waterman. Waterman gets it. Sends it up to Drissel, but it's poked off his stick. Cross ice pass. Nobody there for the Lancers. Smith can't control it. Finally, it's passed. Smith, Patton, and Drissel to the front of the net. Drissel gets it, and they score! A 3-on-2, and the Blues capitalize, and just like that, the Blues put another one on the board at even strength, making it a one-goal game with 8:26 left in the second. Your Blues not giving up. Extra effort by the blue line, got the puck in. Two Blues players sprinted in, and they had a third on the far dots. Puck was patiently held by, I believe, Smith, who sent it across the crease. There was a scrum, and it slid out the other side, and Drissel was right there to score. The Blues have some momentum here. Husky, Honert, and Blanc out as the forwards, with Duvall and Otten back on D. The puck's flicked in to the corner. Behind the net it rolls. Otten gets to it. He sends it back to Duvall. Duvall collects, sends it up the boards. It doesn't get very far. Whoa, the dangerous play. Nobody was trying to get the puck off the stick. Honert finally gets it, crosses the red line. He gets slashed from behind, but no call. The puck bounces out of the zone. Honert gets his stick in the way. He tries to hit Husky, but it's intercepted. The puck's in some skates, right in the slot, top of the slot. Stick in the way by Duvall, and it's up into the netting. So Omaha trying to gather their momentum back, pushing hard. The puck's bouncing around, and there's a shot that goes to the netting. We'll have a stoppage with a face-off to the left of Star. There's the whistle. Looks like Freiberger in to take the face-off. It's tied up on the dot. Nobody comes away with it. Up to the boards it goes. Panther chops it out. Freiberger gets it. He gets behind the Omaha defense. Oh, he loses the puck. He was in all alone. He tried to make one more move, and the puck rolled off his stick. Carroll gets to it. It's off the stick of the Omaha player, chopped hard up into the rafters. There's a whistle, and the puck will come out of the zone for a face-off in front of the Omaha bench. Whew, exciting hockey. Exciting hockey. 7:30 to go in the second. The Blues only down by a goal after giving up an early one in the second and another deflating one. Have scored two to put themselves back in contention for this game. Puck into the Omaha zone, flipped up high off the glass. Waterman back for it. He's pursued heavy, pulls up, loses control, but Omaha had peeled off. Sends it over, off the stick of Freiberger and out, but Omaha chips it in. But offsides is called. So offside is the call. No S. I try not to say the S. Sometimes it comes out. That's because I had a speech impediment as a kid. So the face-off in the neutral zone just outside the Blues zone. Drop of the puck. Lancers control. D-to-D pass. Puck squirted in. Sent in deep. Wraps all the way around to the far boards to the hash marks. Back to the blue line. Shot in. It bounces off an Omaha player. Sent out. Omaha knocks it down. They control. Send it in from their side of the red line, and that's an icing. Finally, icing called correctly. So the Blues get a face-off down at the Omaha end of the ice. So here comes Husky, Honert, and Blanc. They're joined by Duvall and Otten. 6:50 to go in the second. Husky in for the face-off. He backs out, takes a look, makes sure everybody's where he wants him. He's in, sticks down. Drop of the puck. Blanc gets it. Sends it behind the net. Honert's there. He's harassed. He tries to send it to the front of the net. He's still being held in place. There's no call. Why that's not interference, but Omaha comes out with it. Being harassed, gets in the zone, down to the corner, pulls up. Otten's on his man. And the puck's knocked off the stick. Nice play by Honert to send it over to Blanc. He gets hammered along the boards. Blanc gets it, chips it in, but it's chipped right back out. Omaha gets a hold of it. Honert, I think, is hurt. He got hit hard in the boards after the play, and he just got run into by an Omaha player. Interference being called. How's it called? All right, well, I need a sidekick because I didn't see what happened there, but Duvall's in the box for 2 minutes for interference. So Honer got hit hard into the boards. He looked to be in pain. He struggled over to the bench, and as he was trying to get on the boards, an Omaha player skated into him. All right, there's the drop of the puck. Top of the slot, Omaha shot, easily gloved down by Starr. We have Freiberger, Panther, Gunner, Carroll, and Waterman out there on the penalty kill. 6:10 to go in the second. 1:57 left in the penalty. There's the drop of the puck. Freiberger wins it to the corner. Waterman gets it, tries to send it around behind the net, but it's off the stanchions of the glass. Finally, it's up to somebody on the Blues, but they can't get it out. Freiberger's clearing attempt. Woo! A shot just wide. Blocker side. Top of the slot. Over it goes. I'm not sure what happened there. I think it was off the post and off Aiden Starr's skate because it sure looked like a goal. But it went up in the air and landed behind the net. Then Omaha got a hold of it, put another one on Starr, who made a nice save. He's keeping this one-goal game, 1:30 left in the power play. Husky, he's out there with Blanc, Sicheski, and Otten. Lancers control. They play keep away. Tries to walk in on Starr. Loses control. Otten gets it, sends it to the point. Husky gets it in neutral ice all alone. He's in on the goalie. Oh, his shot is deflected. Shorthanded goal would have been wonderful. Here come the Lancers. Across the blue line, into the corner, behind the net, harassed by Otten. Pushed off the puck. Blunt gets a hold of it. He takes a look. There's a whistle. There's a whistle. Somebody's helmet came off. There could be a big penalty because once a helmet comes off, somebody's going to the box. So there was a whistle when the Blues had control of the puck. So the whistle must have been for safety because the helmet had come off. So because it was an Omaha player, the faceoff comes out of the zone. So no penalty. The Blues have 55 seconds to kill on the existing penalty. There's the drop of the puck. Lancers control. Cross ice pass into the zone. At the point, send one across to the corner. Lancers get to it but can't control. Puck knocked off the stick of a Lancer player, but controlled. Blunt gets to it. Sends it over to Husky at neutral ice, but back checking Lancers knock it off his stick. The Blues have had one breakaway and a chance at another one while killing a penalty. 24 seconds left. Lancers turn, make a nice little move, come in, Starr way out. And he makes a nice save. He gets that glove up high. So everybody's looking for that short side over the shoulder of the goalie, but Starr put his glove up, knowing where he was looking. And on the shot, dove forward and plucked it right out of the air. So with 11 seconds to go, Aiden Starr keeps this a one-goal game. Omaha wins it. Pass over across down the blue line. Starr out of his crease, makes a nice stop. We'll take those all day long. 5 seconds to go, 4:18 left in the second period. So the Blues line up. I think it's Patton, Freiberger, Carroll, and Waterman out there. The Blues win it. Carroll comes away with it. He sends it hard around the boards, up to the blue line, but not out. The Lancers send it back to the corner. Across the crease, but nobody there, thankfully. Penalty over. Waterman with the puck, up to Freiberger. Freiberger drops it off right, gets it, sends it down behind the net. Waterman steps in, sends it back to the corner. Freiberger on the forecheck. It's up to Waterman. He slides one to the goalie, and the goalie makes a nice glove save off the ice to keep this a one-goal game in favor of the Lancers. The Blues finally with a little bit of pressure there. Now, if we can stay out of the box, that would help our cause. Husky, Honert, Blanc out there with Otten and Duvall. Husky in for the faceoff. Comes in, wins it back to Otten. And over to Duvall. Duvall has to use his skate, but he kicks it forward. Then he backhands one over. Blanc gets a hold of it, sends a backhand wide of the net. Honert gets it, sends it up. Otten has it, sends it back all the way around hard. Husky can't get to it, but Duvall's there. He sends it back down low. Blanc goes behind the net, tries to meet the puck, but it's hammered past him by the Lancers. Chipped out, kept in by Honert. Honert sends it to the net. The goalie has to make a save. So the Blues manage to keep the puck in and get a shot on net. Yeah. So Patton will be taking the face-off. He's out there with Driscoll and Smith, with Otten and Duvall back on the blue line. There's the drop of the puck. Puck's in the face-off circle still. Finally, the Lancers get it, send it up ice. It's past Otten. Goes the length of the ice, no icing. Omaha back behind the net, sends it to the point. Sends it across, top of the opposite circle. Shot goes wide, hits the Lancer player, deflected to the end boards. The Blues get a hold of it. Patton sends it out around the Lancers. The Lancers collect, carry it to their own blue line, across the red line. And in the zone they come, top of the circle, in the slot. Take a shot right down the slot, but it's loose, bounces out. No icing, Omaha first to it. Smith in on the forecheck. Patton forces him to go wide. Right, going to get a tripping call. In the corner, they're battling for it. Finally, there's the whistle. Wright's going to get a tripping call. So the Blues, although I have to say on the last penalty kill, the Blues had a couple scoring chances. But we can't rely on that. We want to stay out of the box. 2 minutes to Wright for tripping. That'll take up most of the rest of this period with only 2:26 left in the second. The Blues find themselves down by only one goal after going down by 3. Husky in on the faceoff. Wins it back. Chesky gets to it. Gunner collects it, tries to send it up the boards, but it's off a Lancer player. Honert sends it all the way down the ice. The goalie comes out to play it. Husky decides to forecheck hard, chases the man out from behind the net. Omaha pulls up, takes it back behind their net again. Honert up on the forecheck, forces them to the boards. Harasses them, it's dropped off. Rink wide pass to the red line. Crosses into the zone, pulls up. Patient with the puck. Down to the corner, sends it back up to the point. Along the boards it goes, and there's going to be a penalty, I believe, on Omaha for interference. There was some little bit of scrum going on, and the Omaha player shoved down Gunnar Carroll. So we'll have what goes from a penalty kill for the Blues to 4-on-4 for 1:23. Then leaving the Blues with a little bit of a power play to end the second period. So the Blues could take this opportunity to tie things up. Freiberger on the faceoff. The Lancers win. It's a high toss in the air. Almost behind Otten, but Otten gets a stick on it, chips it to the far boards. Freiberger picks it up. He's harassed from behind. Loses control, but Otten gets to the puck. Top of the slot, sends it over to Duvall. Duvall sends one in hard and off the glove of an Omaha player who stuck his glove out and pulled it out of the glove of his goalie. It goes in the net, top corner. So the Blues tie it up with 1.5 minutes left in the second period. All right, well, the Blues found some spirit and are fighting back to tie this up. 4-4 hockey for a minute 4. The Blues win it. Blunk wins it back. Over to Husky it goes. He chips it in. And unfortunately, puts a little too much mustard on it and sends it into the netting. So the facing will come off back to center ice. Minute 24 to go. 59 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. Then the Blues will have a power play for the remaining of the period. There might be a little carryover into the third, but it would be seconds. There's the face-off. Blunk ties his man up. Finally, it goes back to the Omaha Lancers. Across the red line, they bring it into the blue zone. Husky on his man. There's a shot, but an easy save for Starr. Honert picks it up, loses control, but recollects. Behind the net he goes. Sends it backhand along the boards to Husky. Husky up, sends it over to Honert. Honert gets it around one man. Across the blue line. Down below the goal line. Behind the net he goes. He's hit hard behind the net. He looks in pain. He got hit hard earlier in the game. And offside with 46 seconds to go. Omaha once again offside. Honert struggling to get over the boards. Must got his shoulder or elbow hurt. That's the second hard hit he's taken, and he's showing the signs of being hurt. So 20 seconds of 4-on-4 play, then 26.4 seconds of power play for the Blues. Freiberger tries to win it behind Omaha, but they don't go for it. It's flicked in behind Duvall. Freiberger has to come back. Nice move across the crease. Starr makes a nice save to keep it out. The Lancer player got around Duvall and came in and cut across the top of the crease and made a shot that bounced off somebody, but it landed on the open side of the net. Starr had to dive across, put his stick up against the post and keep it out. So we still have a tie game with 9 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. It's 4-4, 35.3 seconds on the clock in the second. There's the drop of the puck. The Lancers win it. Cut back along the board, send it around behind the net. The Blues over on it. Duvall takes a look, sends it up. Husky gets it. 24 seconds, sends it over. Blunk chips it in. Patton gets a hold of it. Around one player. He's forced off his skates. Blunk gets on the man. But Omaha gets to it first, collects. Comes in, flips one in on Starr. Oh, dangerous bounce, but Starr got his blocker down to stop it. There's a whistle. High stick? Or played with a high stick? No. Well, the door is open, so it looks like it's a high stick penalty on the Lancers. So I didn't see exactly what happened. So 5.7 seconds left in the second period. The Blues have 18 seconds of power play left on the first penalty. And then there'll be an additional penalty on the board for 2 minutes as soon as they get it up there. So the Blues will go into the third with a minute 54 of penalty time. So, Husky almost scores right off the faceoff. The Blues have pulled their goalie. So, with 5.7 seconds left, the Blues pull their goalie. They get a nice chance right off the faceoff. It's just outside the post. And what looked like it could have been a disastrous period for the Blues turns into an exciting hockey game. And we go into the third tied 4-4. Omaha with 2 men in the box. 12 seconds left on the first penalty. 1:55 left on the second penalty, so the Blues come out in good shape and look like they have an opportunity to maybe take an early lead. But we'll be back for all that exciting action after the ice scrape. All right. We got 17 minutes on the clock. Third period action about to start. The Blues have a power play. They have 12 seconds of power play left on one penalty and 1:55 left on a second penalty to Omaha. Bunk takes the face off. Tied up. Otten comes away with it. Chips it in the zone. Freiberger in after it. Omaha gets to it, but the Lancers can't do anything out with it. Poked out. Sent up to the point, but it's out of the reach of Honert. All the way down the ice it goes. Husky, Honert, Freiberger, Otten, and Blunk. The Blues set up. Here they come. 5 wide. Over to Blunk, just out of his reach. But it rolls in. Otten can't keep it in. Honert has to skate hard. Lancers in on it. Omaha still tying it up nicely in the corner. Blunk, Honert, Husky can't get the puck out. Time running down, 1:12 left on the second penalty. Husky decides to pull up, regroup behind the net. The Blues back in their end. Here comes Husky up the ice. He gets around one player. Crosses the red line, sends it over to Honert. Honert sends it in hard around the boards. Blunk down the boards at the hash marks. He's battling. He's tied up finally. Husky. Oh, Freiberger comes over, but they can't control it. It's sent down the ice. 42 seconds left on this good opportunity for the Blues to try to score and go ahead. The Blues run into each other. Waterman comes out with the puck. Up to Blunk. Blunk across. Off Sacheski's skate. He collects. Over to Smith. Smith back to Panther. Panther shoots one wide. Blocker side. Behind the net. Below the goal line. Smith gets a hold of it. Sends it over. Oh, Sacheski can't control it. Out of the zone it comes. Back to the puck. Sacheski gets it. Sends it up off the boards. Just in front of Smith. But Wright sends it in. Smith over to it. Smith gets to it. Keeps it along the boards. 1 second left. Man out of the box. Here comes Omaha. They got a 2-on-1. Panther gets back. Nice save by Starr. He kicks it with the pad to the far boards. Wright gets it up and out. Panther sends it up, but Omaha collects at their blue line. D-to-D pass across the red line. The Lancers regroup. Bring it back to the red line. Circle. Back in they come. Around one player. Patton gets a stick on it. There's a hard shot from the point through a crowd. Goes wide. Back to the blue line. Top of the slot. Shot knocked down. Patton gets it on a stick. Panther bounces it off the boards. The Blues are changing. Omaha's in. Pulls up. Top of the circle. Drops it back to the point. Shot in on Starr. He's handcuffed, but he sends it to the corner. To the point. Omaha sends one in on net. Starr makes another pad save. The Blues are struggling to get the puck out. Back to the point it goes. One in on Starr. Another pad save. To the corner. Up to the point. The Blues still can't get to it. Waterman in on it. He gets it. Tries to flip it around a Lancer, but doesn't. Finally, Waterman gets it up off the boards. To the point. Omaha collects. Starr saves it, but doesn't know where it went. To the near boards at the hash marks. Sacheski on his man. Back behind the net. Omaha controls. Waterman pushes them into the boards. Finally, it's tied up. Driscoll ties the man up, but Omaha comes away with it at the dot. Oh, there's a tripping call. Looks like the Blues will be going in the box for a tripping call. So I think the penalty was on Alexander, who is logging some varsity minutes now. There's the drop of the puck. 2 minutes up on the penalty. Lancers in the corner up to the blue line. Over to the top of the circle. Top of the slot. Husky gets a hold of it. That was a dangerous play. The Lancer player couldn't control it on his stick, and it bounced off. But that could have been bad for the Blues. Honert in on the forecheck. Carried out by the Lancers across the blue line. Duvall gets a stick on it. Husky turns and fires one off the linesman's skate or inside of his calf. That had to hurt. Honert gets on his man, pushes him into the boards. Puck fired up to the Blues blue line, chipped in, and there's a foot race. Omaha beats Otten to it. Up the boards. Out of the zone it goes. That should have been interference. There'll be a roughing call. So Omaha, with 1:01 left in the power play, commits a roughing penalty, and we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for a minute one. And then the Blues will have 59 seconds of power play. 12:19 in the third. The score tied 4-4. Driscoll out there to take the face-off. He's out with Patton, Waterman, and Carroll. Oh, Patton, nice chance, but couldn't lift it up over the goalie on the near post. Omaha ridden off the puck by Carroll. Here come the Blues. Waterman flips it up off the boards. Patton gets to it around one man. Sends it to the net. Whoa, just wide of the post. He had the goalie beat, too. Driscoll battling along the boards hard. Puck tied up, 27 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. Omaha can't control the puck behind the net. The Blues, forechecking hard, are causing all kinds of havoc. Finally, they settle it down. Here comes the Lancers across the red line. Tries to get between the D. The puck goes to the corner. Waterman on him. Poke check, 4 seconds of 4-on-4 left. Omaha content to take it back. The Blues have 56 seconds of power play to work with. Circling in his own end, eating up precious time for the Blues. Omaha drops it back. Goes D to D. D to D in their end. The Blues can't get the puck. Finally, they clear it down the ice. The Blues collect. Honert drops off to Husky, who sends it back to Honert. Honert across the blue line. Gets around one player back behind the net. Still has control. Sends it up. Freiberger there at the hash marks. He takes it down. Sends it to Honert, top of the circle. Walks the blue line. Looks. Over to Husky. On the near boards. Off the blocker. Second shot. Goes nowhere, and it's cleared down the ice by the Lancers. 5 seconds left, 10:23 left in the game. 1 second. Both teams are now back at full strength. Honert gets the puck over to Freiberger. It's off his skates. Into the zone it goes. Puck sent around the boards, up to the blue line, and out. Over to the far boards. Gunner goes for it. Misses the puck. Omaha to it behind the Blues net. Otten on his man. Honert gets the puck but gets hit hard, and a turnaround shot from the faceoff dot is stopped easily by Aiden Starr. 9:51 left in the game. 4-4 is your score. Back and forth the action goes. The Blues looking to take one from Omaha. Omaha wanting to climb in the standings. Right out there with, I can't get any numbers here. Wright gets the puck, but it's not out. Finally carried out by Omaha. He's out there with Driscoll and Panther. Carroll, Gunner on defense with Sachesky. Gunner loses the puck but regathers. Across the red line, he tries to chip it in. It bounces into the zone. Wright sends it all the way around. Panther over to it. He misses the puck. It rolls out. Sachesky to Carroll. Carroll falls down. The Omaha player collects at the faceoff, drops it back. There's a shot. Starr makes a nice save into the corner. Gunner sends it up the boards to the point. It's kept in. Wright Elbow high, right to the head, no penalty. Right gets it, gets shoved down. It's still in the zone. Gunner can't get to it. Pull up, right top of the crease. Loose puck, and Omaha puts one in to go up by 1. It's now 5-4. The Blues were struggling to get the puck out of their zone, and it ends up costing them. But 8:57 to go in the game. Plenty of time for the Blues to come back. After being down 3 in the second, they tied it up to go into the third, 4-4. So there shouldn't be any panic on the Blues bench yet. Husky, Honert, Blunk. Duvall comes away with the puck across the red line. He sends it in to the far corner. Honert will be the first to it. He hammers it. Oh, goal line, right to the crease. It just hit the post and stayed out. Puck bounces up, but not out. Husky sends it back in. Omaha gets it, sends it rink wide at the red line. Duvall's there to contest the pass. Husky tries to send it up the boards, but it hits a Lincoln player. Puck deflected out. Honert first to it, across the blue line. He tries to get around one man. Sneaky shot between the legs of the defender. The goalie has to make a reactionary save and does. He'll take the stoppage. We'll have a face-off to the right of the Omaha goalie. So the Blues are still pressing hard. Freiberger on the face-off. It's tied up. Lancers come away with it behind the net. Up the boards. Waterman pinches deep, but the puck comes out. Sucheski gets to it. Waterman skates back, collects, sends it over to Freiberger. Freiberger tries to get around one, can't. Omaha hits the puck out into the blue zone. Starr comes out and plays it. Sucheski driven off the puck, but he pops it up to one of his teammates who backhands it out. But it must have hit somebody on the bench because there was a whistle by the linesman. So the face-off comes out to the neutral ice. So I don't know what it hit. There's the drop of the puck. The Blues win it. Back to Duvall. Duvall gets around with some pressure. But he's hit hard, and there'll be a penalty. Nobody controls it. Finally, they should have blown there's the whistle. So roughing is the call. So the Blues will go on a power play. Being down a goal, here's a key opportunity for them to tie things up again. All right, so the Blues are the beneficiaries of a roughing call. There's the drop of the puck. Puck's popped up to the blue line, kept in by Honert. Honert backhands it down off the near boards, and it's hammered down the ice by the Lancers. Starr comes out, plays, tries to settle it down, but it gets past him. Husky back to collect. Sets up behind the net. The Blues come up 5 wide. Husky around the forecheck. Oh, nice pass by Blunk to Freiberger. Freiberger sends it over, but nobody where he passed it to. I'm not sure if he thought Husky was skating down the blue line. Here comes Honert. He's around one player. Across the blue line, he's looking. Goes deep, sends it back to the point. Husky collects. Sends it down hard all the way around. Blunk gets it. Patience with the puck. Walks off the wall. Sends it across. Out of the reach of Freiberger. And out of the reach of Husky and Honert. The puck sent down the ice. A minute left on the power play. 6:44 to go in the game. Waterman collects the puck. The Blues go for a change. Second power play out. Puck up the ice. Wright touches it. No icing. He races the puck. Keeps going. Lincoln sends it around the board. Sucheski's there with the puck. Sends it back. Smith below the goal line. Sends it back to Wright. Wright sends it over to Waterman. Waterman looks. Shoots low. Glove save. Nice glove save. Blunk or Smith, one of those 80 numbers, was in front of the net, but his stick was on the other side. Might have had a chance at a deflection there. Face-off with 37 seconds left in the power play to the left of the Omaha goalie. Smith in on the face-off. Right, jumping. So Smith gets tossed. Panther will take the face-off. Panther wins it back to Waterman. Waterman collects, sends it back to Panther. Panther takes a look, sends it down. Smith in the corner. His pass is picked off. Puck gets over Waterman's stick. It's down the ice. It's a foot race. Starr sends it around up the boards, but they had a change on. Puck sent across the front of the crease. Comes out of the zone. Omaha collects 27 seconds on the power play. It's chipped out. Smith collects it. Almost runs into his own player. Finally, he gets it up, sends it in. Otten on the forecheck. Puck sent around to the near corner. Omaha sends out the boards but not out. Panther uses his skates to keep it in, sends it behind the net. Husky hard on it. Waterman keeps it in, sends it down. Husky can't control it. 2 seconds left. Husky on the half boards. Waterman takes a shot. Oh, and a deflection in front, but it's knocked straight down by Panther. And Omaha sends the puck into their own bench, bringing a stoppage. So we'll have a face-off. It'll be in the Lancers' end. 5:33 to go in the game. I think there was a issue with the clock. Is that what they were yelling? So the clock must not have been running, so we'll have a little runoff. So the Blues find themselves down by 1 goal, score 5-4, with 5:32, 31, 30, 29. So they're running off some time here. All right, they decided they got it right. Oh, maybe not. They're still running time off. All right, so we're down to 5:23 left in the game. Face-off to the right of the Omaha goalie. Husky in on the face-off. There's the drop of the puck. Blanc comes down, collects it. He gets driven off the puck. Omaha takes a look, sends it up the boards. It gets past Otten. It'll be going for an icing. And there's the whistle. So the Blues catch a break. Omaha sends it for icing. There's the whistle. Drop of the puck. One to the half boards, but hard. Bounces off. Blanc can't control it. To the blue line. It's kept in by Otten. Blanc gets it but can't keep it in. Finally, it's out. So Blues tag up. I don't think it was called offside. Honert in on the forecheck. Gets a stick in the way. Oh, it's kept in. Is that a hand pass? It's still in. Honert keeps it in, sends it over. It's off Husky's skate, though. The pass was behind him. Otten pinches down. The Lancers skated up. High flip over everybody. Grabbed by the Lancer player. Nice play. But Husky back in time to help out on the defensive end of things. Husky chips it out. Can he get to it? No. The Lancers get to it, send it back in. Honert collects, sends it back up the boards. Blanc gets it, sends it to the middle of the ice. Husky, oh, he can't collect. He sends it back over to Honert. Omaha's making a change. Honert, if he's quick, could get around. He gets around one, takes a shot. No. Nice try. Tried to go just above the pad, but it hit the top of the pad. Honert knocks it down at the red line. Gunnar Carroll carries it in. He continues on the forecheck, back behind the net. It finally bounces out over Sachesky's stick. He gets to it, skates it back, backhands it out of the zone. Omaha has to tag up. They finally do. There's a long one sent cross corner. Omaha in on it. Carroll knocks the man off the puck. The referee gets in the way, helps the Blues out. Freiberger on it. Up he comes. Sends one up to Panther. Panther chips it in at the red line. There'll be no icing. He follows in hard on the forecheck. On his man, but it's sent around behind the net. Omaha sends it up and out. Otten on his man, knocks him off the puck. Freiberger collects. Sends it off the far boards to the red line. It's chipped in by Panther. Right in after it. Chases him behind the net. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. The Blues need to get some shots on net. Instead of chasing the puck, they should be shooting. Driscoll gets it. Comes up. Tries to send one. Oh, Driscoll's hit hard after the play. He's down. No whistle. Otten gets the puck. It's still out. Smith comes away with it. There's a hard slash, too, across the shin guards. No call. Omaha comes away with it out from behind their net. They send it up. It's gloved down. Duvall. Hand pass is called. Man. Henry Driscoll got dristled against the boards over here. Hope he's okay. 2:33 to go in the game. The Blues down by a goal. Honert, Husky, Blanc out. There's the drop of the puck. It's tied up. Carroll comes away with it. He's harassed from behind. He gets driven off the puck. He gets knocked down from behind. No call. The puck's battling along the board. Nobody has control. Finally, Honert comes out with it. He sends it ahead of Waterman, but Waterman can't get his stick on it. Blanc chasing. Husky forechecking in the Omaha zone. The puck's picked off at center ice. Honert gets around one man. Sends it towards the crease, but it's off a Lancer high on the glass off the end boards. Into the corner. Omaha gets it. Pulls it back. Blanc sends it up. Honert takes a shot. It's wide and hits the Lancer. Behind the net he goes. Husky forechecking hard. It's flipped up high. Waterman back to collect. He circles, takes a look, sends it up. Off Honert's stick. Blanc sends it back to him. A shot wide of the net. The Blues are changing. Blanc on the forecheck. Omaha, nice passing across their own blue line. Get across the red line, send it in hard. 1:24. The Blues need something to happen here. Puck sent up to Honert. Honert can't control, but it comes off to Otten. Otten off the boards to Patton. Max, who had a nice goal last night, top of the circle, sends it over. Oh, there's a one-timer. Driscoll couldn't get anything on it, but it's kept in. Oh, it gets behind Duvall. It's sent down the ice. The Blues, with a minute left, there's icing. They'll pull the goalie. Stars going to the bench, so I believe the Blues took their timeout. I didn't see the official signal, but that would be my guess. Okay, well, I'm being informed by my somewhat helpful helper. So, with a face-off coming to the right of the Lancers goalie, the Blues have 59.1 seconds left to tie things up and take this to overtime. I would say, as an optimist, they have 59.1 seconds left to score 2 and win it in regulation. But I believe. I believe. Do you believe? I believe in miracles. The Blues, who have played a pretty decent game to this point, who took what looked like to be a disastrous second period and brought it out as a tie, then gave up a quick goal. But the Blues need to put pucks on net. They can't mess around. They have to drive hard to the net and shoot on net. So the Blues, empty net at their end of the ice. There's the drop of the puck. Puck shot up and down the ice. It goes. This might be icing. Icing. Woo, it was close. Number 74 on the Lancers was skating hard. He was hoping for that game-sealing 2-goal lead, but the puck managed to just flutter across the goal line, giving the Blues a break. 51.6 seconds left in the game. Husky in for the face-off. Patton, Freiberger, Honert out there with Otten and Duvall back. There's the drop of the puck. The Lancers win it to the corner. It's tied up. 3 Blues player on 2 of the Lancers players. Poke behind Duvall. And there's an empty netter. 38.5 seconds left. The Lancers will go up by 2. So the faceoff will come to center ice. Starr will go back in the net. Well, that's the chances you take trying to win the game. I can't fault the coaches. I would pull them at that point. Patton out there with Husky and Freiberger. Sacheski and Waterman back. Lancers win the faceoff. Into the zone they go. Nice little move. Waterman drives his man off the puck, sends it over. Up the boards it goes, but the Blues can't get it out. Turnaround shot goes wide of the net. Around it comes to the near boards at the hash marks. The puck's being battled for. Nobody can control it. 16 seconds to go in the game. Puck's floated up. Patton up to Husky. It's tipped in the zone. Husky after it. 8 seconds left. Freiberger can't catch up to the Omaha player. The Lancers carry it out to the red line. 1 second to go, and there's the game. Omaha comes away with a victory, but it was a close run thing all the way to the last few seconds of the game. The Blues battled them tooth and nail all the way. So hopefully the Blues will go home, keeping their heads up, coming back tomorrow morning, battling hard and coming away with a victory tomorrow, hopefully. So that's all for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Tune back in tomorrow. I believe 9:30 is the first game. Brian's nodding his head. He's ready to go home and go to bed. All right, that's it for today. See you tomorrow.